Yeah, we, when we went to court with Judge Sin on that 34,000, we had our attorney, Eric Kupka, represent us during that court, and we asked him to let Jennifer off of that 34,000.
Okay.
And it explains, there's a letter in here explaining.
So, Ms. White, those aren't going to be issues that are relevant to your request to me here, so that's not going to be an issue I can address. I don't know the answer, but that's not going to be relevant in my decision.
Well, it costed me money in court.
Okay, all right. I'm not addressing any of the costs you had regarding that, so I'm sorry, but I'm looking at something different. Mr. Dreyer and notified his attorney, Mr. Kupka, that he wished not to have Ms. White liable for the costs on the judgment, that it appeared to be Mr. Davis, who resided in the unit for a number of years after Ms. White. The appropriate place for you to have raised that was with Superior Court. I'm not going to award any costs at all for anything that's occurred as a result of you being on net. The also noted was the tendency of the tenants to turn off the air. Or it doesn't really say, but the implication would be to save costs on the HVAC system, to seal off the vents. I've listened to you. This is my judgment, so I'm just explaining it. We're not doing any more fact gathering at this point. Expected life, and hopefully have been since replaced, because this was a while ago that inspection was done, and so clearly they would need to be gone. There are some, but there aren't adequate events, and so that contributed to moisture as well. Liability for the mold damage between the parties, so I'll find it 50% on the landlord and 50% on the tenants. Total judgment $1,615 in favor of Ms. White.
This is all on record, everything that is going to be on record in a document.